Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, like, subscribe. I know you wanna. So people have been wondering where Carrington has been living ever since he left Jake Webber's house. It seemed clear from the background of his TikToks that he was living with Chase in the old trap house, and people were easily able to guess this because people were familiar with the trap house's background from watching previous videos of Sam and Colby with Jake Webber in the trap house. People could easily recognize the layout of the house, and it appears he's been using Chase Keefe's house as like a main base for him to live at ever since. Now people began speculating that he was homeless ever since he was living in and out of different rooms and hotels and studios at one point, and some of the rooms looked unkept, like he was couch surfing, but it turned out these were just music studios that he was living at while he was working on his new music. I feel like you could tell that the homeless comments were getting to him though, because he would make TikToks frequently talking about being homeless and making jokes about it, so I think that clearly bothered him, that comment about him being homeless. The only time he actually vocally addressed it was in this clip. I'll show you guys that clip right here.
I'm not fucking homeless and shit. I didn't get kicked out of the fucking house, you idiot. Shut up, please. Stop lying about me. Please, dude. Whatever. Yeah, it comes out Friday.
Now, in Carrington's most recent TikTok, he's got everyone thinking that he's homeless again, because I think he's personally joking, but everyone has taken it quite literally and think he's admitting to being homeless. And he's saying how he's homeless and he's desperately trying to make it as a rapper. So here's the clip right here for you guys. Now, do I think he's homeless? No. I think he's living at his bestie's Chase house to save money, as quite frankly, other than his music streams, he doesn't seem to have any other sources of income anymore as he ditched YouTube and live streaming. Interestingly, all of a sudden, after months of being quiet on social media, he is live streaming again and talking about making YouTube videos and posting TikToks all the time.
I also wanted to start making YouTube videos, and again on YouTube, because like they just pay better, but like it would also be great if I could just get to the point where I could just post stuff like talking videos on TikTok, and those also just go crazy for me as well. I think that would be good. So yeah, I've been trying to keep my brain fresh of things to be thinking about, that I want to maybe like just yap. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Okay, love you, goodbye. I need to figure out which songs to drop on my next.
In my opinion, his money's starting to run low and he needs to make some bank. Luckily for him, he has friends like Chase who he can go and live with. Otherwise, it may have been very difficult for him not being able to live at Jake Webber's house anymore, honestly. Because if he was getting kicked out of that house and he had no friends to go and live with, he would have had to pay for his own accommodation, which would have made his money drain even quicker. So do I think he's homeless? No, but he doesn't seem to be living in his own place, that's for sure. And I think Carrington potentially not having the money to be able to afford his own place and fun living on his own may really bother him. And that's why it seems the homeless comments he always brings up, as I think it bothers him that maybe he's not in the best financial position at the moment and needs to rely on his friends to keep him afloat. Many people think these LA influencers are loaded, but usually it's all just smoke and mirrors. Many of them wear fake designers, rental cars, and can't pay their bills, but online they're amazing and they're rich and they're loaded. Do not believe everything you see on the internet. Also, do not forget LA and California as a state in general is one of the most expensive places to live in the US. You have to have money to even be able to comfortably live there, and I know because I've looked into it before. And I believe this is why there's high rates of homelessness and high rates of drug users in California, and it's been increasing a lot throughout the years. Many people move to LA chasing dreams and it doesn't work out for them, so they end up living on the streets. It's just what happens. But like I said, luckily for Carrington, he has rich friends who own houses, so he's all right for now anyway. My main thing of Carrington, like I've said in the past, now he's not with Jake Webber and Johnny Gill and doesn't have their popularity to kind of like keep him afloat and keep him gaining attention. He needs to be able to gain that kind of attraction again by himself, and will he be able to do that? I don't know. At the end of the day, a pretty face can only get you so far. But a lot of people do seem to like his music, but I think he needs to push it further. He needs to do live shows, he needs to make music videos.
This is a very nice comment. Thank you for this. But you need to practice performing and stop running around the stage. This is very nice. I don't know if you just saw the one show that I did. That was like my first thing ever. I just did my song at Johnny's show. Johnny's show. But yeah, thank you. And yeah, I'm like scared of performing just because like I don't know, it's just scary. I don't know, like it's weird. Like I always have kind of wanted to be in like a position where I could perform something, but I never was in theater. I was never in like the band. Like I was literally the least theatrical or like music or like artistic kid growing up. Like all I did was like play video games and then like talk in class. Like I was like, what I do now is so far removed from like who I've been my whole life, which is just a sick joke of this world. But like, but yeah, so it's very challenging for me, like in these scenarios, because sometimes I'm like, you know, if I did this when I was 13, it wouldn't be so scary to me now. But now I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna do something, if I'm gonna have a show or a performance or whatever it may be, like my first time doing that, I'm 23 years old, like the thoughts fully functioning, like I have like people who depend on me, like shit like that. But yeah, it's been fun. But thanks for this comment. But yeah, I really want to like be at that point where I am, like, because I know I can already like be touring and stuff like that. But like well, maybe not already. But yeah, that's why right now I'm really just focused now on building a really strong foundation for myself as an artist, which is like having more music out, having more YouTube videos, like music videos and stuff, like trying to get content out there, because like, yeah, I'll talk about this in another video, like going more in depth, but like the biggest struggle I had was like I had a song blow up, and then like I didn't have any other music people to really listen to besides like my SoundCloud stuff, which you'd have to like really care if you wanted to go listen to that. So yeah, it's just been like interesting dealing with it. I'm just kind of just in a yapping mood, but yeah, thanks for the comment. And yeah, I do need to practice and not run around the stage, but I think I'd probably run around the stage anyways, to be honest. I just have a lot of energy.
Which I believe he's maybe working on one for Mercedes. I think I saw a clip once, but then he keeps dropping all these random singles. He needs to drop in the EP and do it like the normal way that the artists do. Drop a music video with an official single, then drop an EP and an album, do the whole thing properly and see what happens. He can't just keep throwing out random songs here and there, because at the end of the day, he doesn't have the popularity to keep himself afloat on that. And you can tell on his Spotify streams, every song he puts out is getting less and less and less views and less attention. If he doesn't do something to keep himself relevant and keep people interested in him, he's just going to fall off and not make as much money from streams anymore. And this is why I think he's live streaming again, and he's talking about making YouTube videos again, because he needs another source of income. Because streaming, if it keeps going down, he's not going to be able to just like live off that. Anyway, only time will tell. But what do you guys think down below? Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. Let's have a kiki, let's have a chit chat. And that's it for this video, guys. So like and subscribe to my channel for more of me. I know you want to, baby. Hit the bell notification to be notified and pop up on your screen with a new video. And if you want to become a membership of my channel, make sure to go and do so. I'll very much appreciate your support. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.